Welcome to today's episode of Navigating Job Interviews. I'm John, and I'm here to help you feel more confident during a job interview. Whether you're preparing for your first interview or simply want to polish your skills, today's episode will give you the tools you need to succeed. So let's start with a quick question. How do you feel when you think about job interviews? Nervous, excited, maybe a little bit of both?
Take a moment to think about your past experiences. How did you feel walking into your last interview? Did you feel confident, or were you unsure of how to answer the questions? Throughout this episode, I'll help you prepare with vocabulary,
Polite expressions, and a few tips to improve your chances of impressing your future employer. Let's dive in. All right, let's talk about some essential vocabulary and polite phrases that will help you sound more professional in an interview.
The first thing you should know is that there are a few common questions asked in almost every interview. Here are some you'll want to be prepared for. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work here? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Where
Do you see yourself in 5 years? Let's break down the first one. Tell me about yourself. This question seems simple, but it's your chance to introduce who you are and what you can bring to the job. A good answer should include your relevant
work experience, skills, and what excites you about the role you're applying for.
For example, I've been working in customer service for 5 years and enjoy helping people solve problems. I'm especially interested in this position because I love the idea of working with a team that focuses on innovation and customer satisfaction. Next, let's talk about how to discuss your strengths and weaknesses. When talking about strengths, focus on skills that are directly related to the job. You could say, my strength is my ability to work under pressure while maintaining attention to detail. For weaknesses, it's important to mention something you're working to improve. Here's an example. I've been working on improving my
Public speaking skills by attending workshops and presenting more frequently at team meetings.
You also want to sound polite and professional during the interview. Here are a few expressions that will help. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm excited about this role because... Could you please clarify the question? I'm looking forward to contributing to the team. These phrases will help you communicate in a more formal, respectful way. Now, it's time to practice. I'll ask you a couple of interview questions, and I want you to pause the podcast after each question to think about your answer. Take your time. This is your chance to respond just like you would in a real interview. Here's the first question. Tell me about yourself. Pause the podcast for 30 seconds. How did you answer that? Remember, focus on your relevant experience and why you're excited about the job. Now, let's move to the next question. Why do you want to work here?
Pause the podcast for 30 seconds. Think about what excites you about the company and the job. What makes you a good fit for the position? Well done. These two questions are just the beginning. As you continue to prepare for your interview, keep practicing your answers until you can respond smoothly and confidently. Interviews can feel intimidating, but preparation is key. Here are a few practical tips to help you succeed. Research the company. Before your interview, make sure you learn about the company's values, products, and culture. This knowledge will help you tailor your answers and show the interviewer that you are truly interested in the role. For example, when they ask, "Why do you want to work here?" you can reference something specific you admire about the company, like, "I've been following your company's work in sustainable energy, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to contribute to your mission." And the two, practice your answers. While you don't want to memorize your answers, practicing will help you speak more clearly and with more confidence. Try speaking in front of a mirror or with a friend to simulate the real interview environment. Dress professionally. First impressions matter. Make sure you dress appropriately for the job you're applying for. Even if the office has a casual dress code, it's better to overdress slightly than to underdress. Ask questions. At the end of your interview, you'll likely have a chance to ask the interviewer questions. This is your opportunity to learn more about the company and role while also demonstrating your interest. Try asking questions like, "What does success look like in this role?" Or,
Can you tell me more about the team I'd be working with? Great job today. Let's quickly recap the main points. Prepare answers for the most common interview questions, like tell me about yourself and why do you want to work here. Use polite and professional language during the interview, such as I'm excited about this opportunity, or could you please clarify the question?
Do your research on the company and practice your answers in advance. Now here's your challenge. Find a friend, family member, or colleague to do a mock interview with you. If no one's available, you can practice by answering the questions
out loud to yourself in front of a mirror. This will help you get comfortable speaking clearly and confidently. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel more prepared for your next job interview. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next episode.